Hey y'all, it's me again, and today we're at Bright's Antique World in Franklin, Kentucky. This is one of our most favorite antique places. Right away, a really cool plane. Thought that was kind of neat with the two. Very pretty. Howdy Doody, okay, is somebody that freaks me out. Always has. I love all things vintage except for this dude. This guy can just go right away, and it doesn't get any better. I mean, look, he's nightmare fuel. Hello. This was a really interesting cigar store Native American statue. They wanted $9.95 for it. Here's a Chief Nakahomer museum display for $5.95. So that was pretty interesting. And then here we've got the Blues Brothers. I don't believe they're for sale. I think they're just there as decoration, but still really cool to look at and see. This guy is wearing his festive 4th of July hat, but yeah, that's another thing that terrifies me, but also intrigues me every time I come in. This doll is vintage American. She Tiny Tears doll, so I guess she must have cried at some point. I don't know, but the dolls they're just no. And especially when they get the crazing or what you might know as the cracking on their face. No way. Now, a spaghetti poodle I could get behind. $22. I love that. It's another flamingo, yet another slime from the universe telling me to decorate August and flamingos. And now here we've got some bob pins. Not bobby pins, bob pins. And they are quite heavy. I believe they were $15. I thought this was an ice scoop, but my husband educated me and said it was a frost scoop. These trolls here were, let's see, I believe it says $15. And they were very fashionable and sweet. Tracy Troll, I'd never heard of her, but she's made by Russ. So I don't know. Oh, I picked that up. Now this is a full mountain goat, which was alarming, but I still had to touch it, you know. I mean, it's almost like a train wreck. You see it and you're like, $1,500 for that. You too can have that in your home. I don't know why you'd want that in your home, but here we are. Okay, now this set of three miniature Raggedy Ann dolls for $55, which I thought was a bit excessive. I absolutely adore this lamp. It's a lot like my lamp in the other antique mall that I go to. They wanted $249 for it. My husband said, no way, Jose. But I love those bulbs. Very haunted mansion. I think that's why I like it. A full display of Santas. I'm going to zoom in here in a minute. Not to anything in particular, just zooming in, playing with my different features. Yeah, so there's all kinds of Santas if you're a Santa collector. Pretty cool. I loved this booth. It had all the holidays. At Easter, you know, Halloween, obviously, which is my favorite holiday. Very vintage, you know, Thanksgiving type stuff. I decorate for Thanksgiving as well. Surprise. Valentine's Day stuff up on the top shelf. It was just a really neat collection of like holiday stuff. And of course, I wanted one thing from each shelf. Directly behind it, I wanted even more from each shelf. There's an Alice in Wonderland that I wanted for my Disney figure collection. We're just sliding right along here. Raggedy Ann, Donald Duck, freaking Howdy Doody right there, which I didn't realize when I was recording. I think I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. He's got a quite unfortunate nose situation going on there, but he's by Pinocchio, so maybe an early Pinocchio. I don't know. If you know, let me know. Little Orphan Annie down there, some creepy early Mickey and Minnie Mouse dolls, right there. And then I suddenly realized, hello, howdy doody. I cannot explain to you guys how unnerving he is to me. I don't know. This Donald Duck, I think it was a bank. I'm trying to get in there close to see how much it is. And I believe it was 25. Yeah, $25. 25 doll hairs for Donald. I like those crystal cranes. Now, that's quite the girly looking action figure, unless he's supposed to be a boy baby doll, which is fine. You know, no judgment, all God's children. But yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. Precious Moments dolls down there. I was in love with all of these hat pins. I thought that was an interesting way to display them. Yeah, these earrings were really, really cute. My husband and I were checking them out because I like all things unusual. There's some axolotls. I ask a lot of questions about things sometimes, so those earrings would be perfect for me. Some Grateful Dead teddy bears, succulents, um, a bookworm, live, laugh, love, Skeletor says, some really cute 80s glitter lightning bolts, some cats, and our state bird right there, that orange and white cone's our state bird, isn't it? All right. You can see the rest. You see. They were $5.50 each. Not bad, actually. Meowdy, meowdy. So, slay all day. I like this possum ones. They don't tell me to smile. Potty mouth. Sometimes I can get a bit of a potty mouth. Dukes of Hazzard, lunchbox, and thermos, and thought that was pretty neat. I can't remember if my husband said he had that or not. Now we have a movie room upstairs, and that would be perfect decor for it. $48. Not a bad price for it. It was a really interesting, cool piece. I love these Charlie Brown figures. The Great Pumpkin there in the foreground, and in the background you got good old Lucy back there. I think they said they wanted $76 for that pumpkin. Forgive the light. The light in the case was doing something kind of unusual, so that's what's going on with the lighting. And they want one, I think it's 175 for Lucy there, so gonna have to pass on her. More of these creepy dolls that are just literally everywhere. I don't know, man. I don't. If you're a collector of these creepy dolls, good for you, but it's a no for me. I can't do it. I thought this iguana was pretty interesting looking. He had a bunch of bright colors, much brighter in person, of course. I don't think I caught the price on him. This really neat trapeze clown was new old stock. So, I mean, that was pretty cool. A Mattel Music Maker toy. Yep, $89. Comes with the box. And here we go. You want the flamingo? It is literally a sign. Please keep out. Thank you. Don't have to tell me twice. I will not be getting in one until it is my day to go. And we don't play with stuff like that in the South. We just don't. Next. Here is a little clown on a swing. It looked like it could be manipulated like a marionette maybe. But yeah, I can appreciate that. Here is Pork Chop. You may know him from Nickelodeon show Doug. This was after Doug was sold to the Disney company. But that's Pork Chop. Best dog ever. I have never seen a troll quite like this. I did have troll baby dolls, but they did not quite look like this one, so I thought that was pretty interesting. I think this is $18. Now, a little girl had an absolute blast with this Barbie Beauty Center. I was pretty intrigued. You could put makeup on Barbie and then wash it off again, which would have been my favorite thing to do as a little girl. It was originally from Grant's for $9.97, and apparently her hair grows as well, so yeah. And this little girl absolutely enjoyed herself, little artist here. I think this is $29. Yeah, for the item. But yeah, you can grow her hair and do all kinds of different styles, which is kind of different. Now, I did look in here. I did not get her out because it was just kind of grody in there. And if you know, you know. So that's all you get. Now, this little girl looked like she had ulterior motives. Like, it says, "Can I keep her, mommy?" But I think what she's really saying with those eyes, that bombastic side eye, is, "Can I throw her out the window, mommy?" for $9. You know. There's Snoopy, aka Joe Cool, with Woodstock on a looks like a Harley. $25 for that sign. Here's the calendar from 1903, and my sister's birthday is January 20th. So Hope, 101 years ago, your birthday was on a Tuesday. So there you go, girly girl. I really liked this elephant phone. Here I am displaying that I do know how to work a rotary phone, unlike probably my children would have no idea. Put in 615, that's my area code. I went to pick up the receiver, and I realized it has damaged the claw on the beautiful, beautiful peacock bag for $125. And then this was a mislabeled Cupid doll. It says Cupid. Either way, I'm good. No, thank you. This beautiful work of art glassware here. I believe it's a bud vase where you can put flowers in it. You don't see a whole lot of glass that's that particular periwinkle blue. I really love that color. Now here are the Beatles. Looks like Ringo Starr and George Harrison there in the background. And the Beatles lunchbox, of course, which was $4.95. And then the figures were $1.50. Sometimes you go in a booth and you see things that are a bit overpriced and you think, you know what, this isn't my booth. So you back up slowly. Here is a life-size Betty Boop, $11.50. And then there is a big boy over here for $9.75. And so that's all I got. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. We'll see you later. Take care. Bye.